These are some of the results we generated during Q4 last year. And when people see these results, they think about ads, offers, or traffic. But Q4 this year will not only be a traffic game. AI has lowered the barrier to entry. Now it's very easy to create ads, create emails, create content, even modify your store and do so much more. But AI didn't lower the barrier to winning. Winning will still come down to speed, execution, and the systems behind your business. So if you want results like these this Q4, you should be ready for more traffic, more orders, more customer questions, and more pressure on your inventory and fulfillment. Today, I will take you through 5 simple checks that will tell you if your store is ready, and we are going to use AI in this process to make it faster and more efficient. I also prepared a checklist with all the prompts so you can follow the same process on your store after watching this video. If you want that checklist, comment below checklist and I will send it to you. And now, let's get started. The first test we are going to do is to figure out whether a new customer can easily shop on our store or not. What we are trying to figure out in this test is not whether our store looks good or not, but whether someone who's totally new visiting our store can easily understand what do we sell and find the right products for them. We are going to do this test on the mobile version because most online shoppers now browse stores using their mobiles. You can either directly use Claude, the desktop app, and ask it to do this for you, or you can use the Claude Chrome extension. For this, we are going to use the following prompt. We are going to ask Claude to browse our store as a first-time mobile customer. And we are going to ask it to try to understand what the store sells, find a product that would be suitable for you, and decide whether you would buy it. Check the homepage, navigation, collection pages, and the product page. Tell me what's clear, what's confusing, and the 3 biggest problems that could stop a customer from buying. Claude now will navigate my store and point me toward some specific problems. Maybe my navigation has so many options, maybe some links are broken, maybe my homepage doesn't showcase my products in the right way possible, or maybe my main product is not that clear. Or maybe my product page looks good, but it misses important information like sizing, shipping and delivery, exchanges, and so on. You don't need to fix everything before Q4. Focus on the things that will make or break the purchasing decision for a customer. If you want to get better and more detailed results, you can use an advanced prompt like this one. If you want to get any of the prompts I'm using in this video, please comment below and I will send you the link for all of them. The second thing to check is fulfillment, and this is something many brands leave until the last moment or start thinking about it after the sales start increasing. But during Q4, your suppliers and shipping will be under so much pressure than usual, so you must prepare for this. Start by asking Shopify Sidekick to show you what happened during Q4 last year. You can use a prompt like the following. Show me the number of orders, cancellations, and refunds between October 1 and December 31 last year. Compare the results by week and highlight any unusual increases during the busiest periods. You can also go through your customer supports and reviews and see if your customers during this period were asking questions about late orders, damaged goods, maybe missing tracking numbers, and so on. This is going to give you an idea about how the logistics side of your business was performing last year during Q4. Then ask yourself these simple questions. How long does it take your supplier to process an order? Can your supplier manage a sudden increase in volume? How long does delivery realistically take to your main markets? How quickly do customers receive a tracking number? And most importantly, what happens when an order is late? This is where and why working with a reliable sourcing and fulfillment partner becomes extremely important. You need a partner who can help you secure the sourcing process, control product quality, coordinate between different suppliers, make sure that orders are delivered quickly, and reduce the impact when something goes wrong. This is where ThankBuy, the sponsors of today's video, comes in. ThankBuy is a sourcing and fulfillment company that can help you with product sourcing, product control, customization, warehousing, fulfillment, and much more. They can also coordinate different products from different suppliers, which is very helpful if you are selling bundles that contain different items. They also offer an on-time guarantee. For eligible products and all shipping routes, they have a very clear delivery time frame. Depending on the country and the shipping route, the time frame could be something between 10 to 12 days. If an eligible parcel was delivered after the time frame, ThankBuy's system will automatically detect the delay. This means you don't need to monitor your orders manually and submit a claim every time something goes wrong. If you want to know more about ThankBuy services and their on-time guarantee, you will find all the links below in the description, so check them out. Of course, this doesn't mean that delays are not going to happen, but it gives you more visibility, more accountability, and a clear process of what happens when a parcel is late. So before increasing your advertisement budget, make sure to check your main products, your main suppliers, where your customers are located, your shipping routes, and all of these details related to logistics. Getting more orders won't be helpful if these orders are turned into unhappy customers, refunds, returns, and complaints. Next, you need to figure out how much inventory you may need. And by the way, you don't need a complicated forecasting system to figure out this. Start by asking Sidekick or Claude to show you the number of units sold of each of your products during Q4 last year. Basically, you need to figure out what are your top products, how much units you have sold during Q4 last year, how much did you spend on advertising during Q4 last year, and how much you are planning to spend this year. You need also to know how much stocks you currently have. And most importantly, you must know how quick you can reorder a product if it started selling faster than expected. Then give all of these numbers to ChatGPT or Claude to help you figure out how much you should be ordering. Here is an example of a prompt that you can use. Last Q4, I sold this amount of units of this product and spent this amount on advertising. This year, I plan to spend this much. I currently have this amount of units available and it takes this amount of days to restock. Give me a conservative, realistic, and aggressive estimate of the inventory I may need. Explain your assumptions and recommend a reasonable amount of safety stock. AI can't predict how many items you are going to sell, but it can help you to prepare for different scenarios instead of simply guessing. Pay the most attention to your best sellers and your main products because these are the products that are going to run out when your campaigns start to perform. Next, your marketing. A lot of brands wait until November to decide what their offer is going to be, their campaigns, their advertisement, and much more. And by then, it's a little bit too late. Instead of waiting until the last moment to start preparing, use your previous data in order to craft an irresistible offer. And you can do that using any AI like ChatGPT or Claude. If you have your Claude account already linked to your store, your Facebook ad account, and your Klaviyo account, it's better to use Claude. And we are going to ask Claude to do the following. Review my Q4 campaign results from last year and previous years. Tell me which offers, campaigns, messages, and advertising angles performed best. Based on this information, create a simple 6-week Q4 marketing plan. Include my main offer, a backup offer, email campaign dates, advertising angles, and the content I need to prepare. I recommend you to use Claude Cowork for this because you will be using 3 connectors at the same time, and usually a task like this is better handled with Claude Cowork than Claude Chat. And in this way, we will have a clear idea about our marketing plan for Q4. And we can take this plan and develop it, create the emails, the landing pages, the ads, and so on. The final check is your email marketing. And in here, there are 3 things that you need to prepare. Before Q4, you must collect as many relevant leads as possible. And by leads, I mean emails or SMS numbers. During Q4, you must make sure that your customers are not receiving conflicting messages or discount codes, for example. And after Q4, you need a system that turns new buyers into repeat customers. If you have your Claude account already connected to your Klaviyo account, you can directly ask Claude to help you with this. Here is an example of a prompt that you can use. Review my current sign-up forms, campaigns, and automated email flows. Do not publish, edit, or change anything. Before Q4, check whether my sign-up forms, offer, and welcome flow are ready to collect and convert new leads. During Q4, identify any conflicting discounts, duplicated messages, or flows that may need to be paused or suppressed. After Q4, check whether I have the right post-purchase, review, and win-back flows to retain my customers. And give me the 5 highest priority improvements. So for example, before Q4, you need to make sure that your pop-up is working on mobile, that the offer is clear, that your customers can easily fill their email or their phone number, and that all of this information is collected in the right list. During Q4, you must make sure that your discounts are not conflicting. So you don't want someone to receive a welcome 10% offer while your store have, for example, a 25% Black Friday offer. Also, you don't want to be sending an abundant cart 5% offer while your store is already on sale. So these emails or flows should be paused and replaced by something suitable for this period of the year. After Q4, you must make sure that your customers are receiving valuable information about shipping, for example, or a way to review the product or your product recommendations, and so on. The goal is not only to generate as much revenue as possible during Q4, but also to create a customer base that keeps generating revenue after Q4. Now look again at these 5 areas: your mobile experience, your fulfillment, your inventory, your marketing, and your email and retention system. If you scored 5 out of 5, You are very good and well prepared for Q4. If you scored 3 or 4, it means there are things that you need to improve, but the good thing is you still have time to do it. But if you scored 1 or 2, increasing your traffic might lead to more problems instead of leading to more sales. You don't need to have everything perfect, but you need to figure out the weak points so you can start preparing for them before you start driving more traffic and more sales. I prepared a simple checklist that you can follow with all the prompts that you need. If you want to get hold of it, comment below and I will send it to you. Start applying it on your store and start preparing for Q4 now. Thank you so much for watching this video and for staying up until the end. If you liked this video, please don't forget to smash the like button, to subscribe to my channel and to hit the notification bell, because in this way you will get notified every time I publish a new video. And now, before leaving, if you are interested about learning how you can use AI to improve your marketing and your Facebook ads results, I highly recommend you to check this video next on my YouTube channel. See you there. Bye bye.